Guys, good evening, all of you. This is Vamsi here. So I was the trainer for the data science guys. So just before starting this discussion, guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible? Anyone, guys, can you please confirm is I'm audible, guys?
Yes.
Audible, sir.
Yes. Yes, Vamsi.
Yeah. Thank you. Is my voice is clear, or is there any something like any breakdown or something? Is it voice is clear? Is it audible and everything is clear, right?
Yes, clear.
Yes.
Yeah. Just give me a second, guys.
Something echo happened.
I think it's not from my side. Are you using a headphones?
Yes.
Okay, so can you check your audio settings once? Maybe what will happen here is whatever I'm speaking, that will again you can hear it back. So otherwise, just you do one thing, you put yourself on mute so that it does not echoes back. That is going to be that thing, or it may be from my side. I think I don't have any issue from my side.
Okay.
So you please once check from your side also.
Okay.
Right, guys. So yeah, so once again, guys, this is Vamsi here. Just give me a second. I'll on my video for a couple of minutes. Yeah. So guys, so good evening, all of you guys. This is Vamsi here. I was a faculty member on data science related technologies. So I was a freelancer. I have almost all having a 20 years of experience. So just before going to start the discussion, guys, I just want to introduce myself. So I will just at 2 minutes, guys. I don't want to take much time on that. At 2 minutes, I just want to introduce myself. I just want to show you my experience. So I'm just offing my webcam, guys, so that you don't get any disturbance from your side, so that you can see the screen. Right. So hope all of you can see my screen, guys, without having any issue. So just give me a second. Right. Yeah. So this is just a brief introduction about myself. I have almost all 20 years of experience, guys. Almost all 20 years of experience I'm having. So I have seen so much changes in the technology, like from the last 20 years. So how that changes, the technology has been changed, how the new systems has been came. So good knowledge about various technologies, guys. So completely I was highly experienced and expertise in various technologies. So my main specialization, guys, all this 20 years of experience is on the data itself. From the last 20 years, so I'm just working. I know how to handle the data with the different systems. Like initially, like database systems like SQL, PL SQL, Oracle, SQL Server, DB2, MySQL. I have worked on different database systems, guys. After that, I moved to database administration, like backups, recovery. We can see high availability, disaster recovery plans, backups, recover, automation, security, performance monitoring. So all these are going to be comes under the DBA part. So a couple of years I worked on DBA, that is the SQL Server DBA. And after that, I moved to the business intelligence part. Microsoft Business Intelligence I have worked. So like business intelligence, I have been worked at different tools like ETL reporting analysis. I have worked on ETL, guys. And after that, if a couple of years, I have worked on big data systems also, which nowadays we are using as part of data engineering. Hadoop, MapReduce, HDFS, Hive, Spark. Nowadays, whatever the latest system is, the Spark, guys. So I also have an expertise on the Spark. And from the last 6 years, guys, from 6 years, I'm working on the data science related technologies. And I also done one certification program from IIIT Hyderabad on a certification program called as Certified Program on AI and ML from IIIT Hyderabad in 2019. I done my certification program. So that's it, guys. This is about my brief introduction. So my complete expertise. So I didn't move from any programming like Java, .NET to completely my 20 years of experience is working with the data itself. So that is also one of the reason why from the last 6 years, so almost all I became an expert in the data science, guys. Almost all I became an expert in data science. So I have a good knowledge, good expertise, deep learning, machine learning, AI, NLP, lot of things, guys, a lot of things we have. So just I can, it's like an training. We say that we'll say training, but it is completely like I'm going to transfer all my knowledge. So if you're interested, if you have some time to spend, if you can spend some time on practically, so you can also become as much expertise as I am. So nothing to learn here. It's going to be a simple conceptual only. So mostly conceptual based we have to learn. So I'll tell you like what we are going to learn on the data science and all these things. We'll have a discussion about that. Okay. So that's it, guys. That is going to be about myself. So I just don't want to take more time. So yeah, coming to the it's coming to the class, guys. It is going to be coming to the class. Let us coming to the discussion, guys. Like what I can say that just before going to just we are going to be going up. Like what I want to just say is like how the classes, that means just I want to tell you. So we'll be having a demo sessions, guys. So these demo sessions, our idea here is just like what I can say is you can just get some idea about like in my demo sessions, what I want to tell you is, so what is data science? So in data science, what are the concepts we are going to learn? So different people will have a different opinions about that. I'll clarify, guys. Every question I'll try to clarify that. So even some technical concepts, not that much technical. I don't start with any practical. Just you can just relax and listen, guys. It is just like these demo classes is nothing but just like a discussion. What I know about data science or what you have an idea about the data science, we'll just try to discuss in, guys. We are not going to go much deep into the practical in the demo classes. How many demo classes I'm going to give you, guys? 3-4 classes, 3 to 4 classes. It is going to be, we call it as a demo sessions. The demo sessions means just to make you understand like what we are going to learn from the data science. So from our side, that is from the DURGASOFT, what we are going to provide you, what we are offering, and what you have to do from your side, what we are going to provide you, and what you have to provide from your side also. So like how much time you have to spend if you want to also become an expert, how much time, like how many months you have to block your calendar. So I'll just give an idea about that, about my course curriculum and all these things, so that you can get some clarity. So the main question is, can I learn the data science? One of the first question comes to most of the people is, can I learn the data science? Why? What is that? Why the question has came? I was not into the programming side earlier. I was from a non-IT background, or maybe I was in Java, I was in .NET, or I was in testing. So can I move to the data science? Or let us say that I was a fresher, I was a fresh graduate, I was passed out in 2023 or 2022. So can I find just 30 minutes, guys, 30 minutes. I just give you some basic introduction I'm going to give you. After that, I'm going to take some questions from your side also. Like a few questions, I'm going to take it just a 10-15 minutes. So I can spend some time to take up your questions also. Just a second. I'm putting all of you on the mute, guys. Why? Because from your side also, there will be some disturbance will be there. So not to get the disturbance from your side, I just muted all everyone. In the case, if you have any doubts, you can unmute yourself and you can speak. In the case, if it is lot of disturbances coming from your side, you can use a chat window, guys. There is a chat window is there. So you can just type your questions. I don't bother. You can speak out. But in the case, if any disturbance is there from your side, better avoid the disturbance, guys. If it is silent without having any disturbance, you can unmute yourself and you can speak, guys. Okay, fine. So let us go ahead, guys. First, let me take the discussion from my side. First, from my side, let me discuss what I want to just express whatever I want to discuss it. After that, if you have any questions, technical questions, I will take up your questions, guys. And meanwhile, that means while I'm discussing also, if you have any questions on the topic of discussion, don't hesitate, guys. So you are free to discuss. You can just post your questions or you can unmute yourself and you can speak, guys. Right. So let us first start with our course title, guys. Let us start with our course title, which is FSDS. So what is FSDS stands for, guys? I call it in a shortcut, which is going to be, and even you can see, guys, I'm using a pen tablet. So everything is a freehand. I'm writing with a freehand only. A pen tablet as a digital pen will be there. So it looks like just like a classroom only. You are just sitting like in a class. There is a whiteboard. On the whiteboard, I'm writing it, guys. Only thing is we are connecting from remote due to the pandemic. You know, the technology and everything has been got changed, right? So FSDS is the shortcut name for the title of your course. That is nothing but we call it as a full stack data science. It is a full stack data science. So whenever I say full stack data science means, whenever I say full stack data science, when I use the term, so most of the people gets one point in their mind. So everywhere people are talking about full stack Java developer, full stack UI, full stack Python developer, full stack data engineer. Now again, I'm saying full stack data science. So I just want to tell you, like from the last 20 years, I have seen the industry, like how the people are getting recruited or how the employees are working on the various technologies. From the last 20 years, I was into the IT field, so I can explain you like 20 years back how the industry was there and how the 20 years after how the industry was there. So why they are calling it as full stack? Now a huge demand for the full stack developers, guys. What is meaning of full stack, guys? Full stack means nothing but, as you know that, guys, when you're working on a particular project, the project involves multiple tools and multiple technologies. Multiple tools and multiple technologies are required, guys. Previously, that means I can say that 10 years back or somewhere around 10-15 years back, guys. For example, let us talk about the data science project only. For example, let us talk about the data science project. So currently, you may not be aware about what basically a part of the data science, what technologies we are going to be using, but just let me tell you, guys. In data science, we are going to be having a different modules, guys. Like we have something called as an data, what we can say data analysis. And we are going to be we have something called as an data visualization. Just I'm telling some few points, guys. I don't want to just discuss more about that. And even we are having something called as a machine learning and something like we have a deep learning. So many things are there, guys. So when we work on a data science project, we have a multiple techniques will be there, guys. A data analysis skill or a data visualization skill, machine learning, deep learning, NLP. We have something like a big data. We have so many different tools and technologies we require, guys. So generally earlier, that means 10 years before, what the companies used to do is they used to hire some people who are having the experience on data analysis. Some people having the expertise in data visualizations. Maybe some people are expertise in machine learning. So they used to hire some people, maybe somewhere 2 data analysts, and maybe something like 2 data visualization experts, and maybe somewhere around, let us say that another 4 members. Totally a team of 4 people or 8 people used to work on the data science project. So that used to happen earlier, somewhere around 10 years back. What is the problem for that? What is the problem in this? The problem in this is, for example, let us say that these machine learning people cannot work unless and until this data analysis people and the data visualization team is going to, they have to perform their particular task. After that, only the machine learning people has to work. Just an example I'm talking. So let us say that due to some reason, these people didn't completed their work. Unless and until these people didn't completed their work, these machine learning people cannot work. And these data visualization team cannot work along with as part of the data analysis module. And this data analysis module cannot work with the data visualization modules. So due to that, unless and until one team has completed their work, the next team are unable to process them. So that's why what the companies has thought is, why should I hire like that? When the person is saying that I know only data analysis, a person knows that only data visualization, or person knows only a machine learning. Why should I hire like that? Why don't you hire the people who is having all the skills? Let us say that a person who is having the data analysis, data visualization, machine learning. So when they have all these kind of skills, if I hire them, there is a really lot of advantage. Like at a time, I can make everyone to work on the data analysis. Immediately, I can make at the same time, parallelly, this machine learning people also can work with data analysis by themselves, data visualization by themselves, and they can do the machine learning. So if they have the multiple skills like this, multiple skills means I'm not saying that you should know all the skills, all the IT related skills, whatever the skills that are required in a particular project, those skills we have to require it. So what the companies are expecting now is, I don't want the people to work only on a specific module. In a particular project, I'm working at end to end from anywhere to anywhere. Whether it is going to be at the beginning of the project or the mid of the project or end of the project, till the delivering of the particular product or the project to the client, he should be aware about every concept. He should be aware about that. He may not be expertise. For example, a machine learning expert is there. He need not be an expertise in machine learning, but at least some basic knowledge of data analysis and data visualization skills are required. Or a person may be an expert in data analysis, but he should be having some little bit idea about the machine learning, so that in the case if sudden requirement comes, I can move him from data analysis to the machine learning project or the machine learning module I want to move them. Instead of hiring a new person and all these things, the companies don't want to take the effort like that. For every module, one person, or every module, they don't want to assign one team. They want to shift the team from one module to another module. That is what is happening currently in the real world, guys. That means in the real enterprise, that is what currently happening. Employees has to work, the person has to work in any module. Even if he was not aware about that, immediately has to upgrade himself, and he should be in a position to implement those particular module application. He has to be implemented. So before, guys, that means 3 years back in 2018, 2019, the before pandemic, data science means we used to teach only machine learning, only we used to teach. But now data science means it's not only just a machine learning. You have to learn data analysis. We have to learn data visualizations. We have to learn machine learning. We have to learn deep learning. We have to learn AI. You have to learn something called as it's maybe a big data systems, some kind of a data visualization tools. So really you require all the skills that are required to work in a real data science project. Same thing as full stack Java, full stack UI, full stack data engineer, full stack data science actually, guys. So full stack data science means the person should know about each and every technique or each and every tool or technology which we are going to be using as part of the, somebody is trying to do some annotations, guys. Please avoid them. Just give me a second. So please don't do, guys. Okay. All right. So so what I'm saying here is, guys, a data science expert means who is not only expert in what is the machine learning or only the expert in data visualization. He should be an expertise in, may not be an expertise, you should be having some knowledge about every tool, every technology, or whatever the tools and softwares we use as part of the full stack data, as part of the data science project. So that is why we are also learning, guys. It's not just only machine learning, or we just don't learn data analysis or just data visualizations. We are going to learn all the tools, whatever the techniques that is required to work in a real data science project, guys. So we have a lot of things, guys. Nowadays, you have to require a lot of skills, guys. So just simply if you learn data analysis, data visualization, machine learning, that is not sufficient, guys. Some other skills also required, guys. Like just a small examples, guys. I just want to make you understand. Even we have to require some knowledge of Unix and Linux operating systems. Unix and Linux operating systems also you have to require. I'm not saying that you have to learn. We are going to teach you all these things in our course curriculum, guys. Even I think some of you know, guys, who are working in the real applications, they know the importance of this, guys. Git and GitHub, a version control systems. That is also required, guys. Git is a local version control system. GitHub is online, which is a cloud-based version control system, guys. So why do you require Unix and Linux, guys? Why? Because in real applications, most of the data science projects works on the Unix and Linux operating systems. So you need not to learn the complete Unix and Linux system. I will tell you how to set up the environment. Guys. We have so many options. Not that much installation is required, guys. I have some lot of options are there, which I'll tell you. which will tell you guys. I'll tell you. Like if you want, you can create an Amazon EC2 machine. If you want, guys, Amazon EC2 machine, I'll show you the Amazon EC2 machine. Yes, as a little bit knowledge about cloud is also required, guys. A little bit knowledge of cloud is also required, guys. Git and GitHub is required, Unix and Linux. These are all some general concept, guys. It's not that you have to work only the data science people will use this. Even some people like who are working on Java database systems like Oracle, MySQL, they should also know about Unix and Linux. Git and GitHub is required. Even some knowledge of cloud. These are apart from database. These are not related to database, the data science related skills, guys. There are some generalized skills that are going to be required. There are some generalized skills, guys. So we have to learn that. We don't spend that much time, guys. Unix and Linux, 2 days, I'll tell you. Remaining, I'll give you some recording videos. You can learn from yourself. I'm going to give my recording videos, guys. Some important recording videos I'll give you. You can learn it. Even some part of R language. I'll tell you like what is an R language, etc. I'll tell you. So anyhow, we are going to learn about all the complete skills, guys, not only related to data science. Generally, nobody in data science courses, nobody will teach you these one, guys. Maybe they will teach you the cloud, but generally Unix, Linux, Git and GitHub, nobody will teach you, guys. But just I don't spend that much time. So just Unix and Linux, just 2 days, I'll teach you, guys. Remaining, I can just give you some recording videos or some online resources to learn. This also, guys, Git and GitHub also, we are going to learn some around 2 days. We are going to discuss about that. Not only this, guys, we are going to learn so many other things are there. Just like normally we know that nowadays, as you go for an interview, nowadays, most of the companies will ask you, tell me what is your LinkedIn profile. Just share your LinkedIn profile so that they can share, they can get the details. Same as it is nowadays, even companies are also asking about, so tell me where is your GitHub link is there. Where is your GitHub? Share your GitHub link. So that we can see like what are the work you have been done. So instead of asking you the resume, guys, instead of asking the resume, just if they ask you the GitHub repository, the GitHub link, that is sufficient. So whatever the work you have been done, all these things will be maintained in the GitHub. Even for data science people, we use a similar environment called as an Kaggle. Kaggle is a very popular platform basically for data science people, guys. So when you are preparing your resume, just like how do you inform the email? How do you write your email? Same as it is, you write your LinkedIn profile, same as it is a GitHub profile, the GitHub link, what is your Kaggle link, so that the interviewer can come to know about what work you have been done, how much you have been contributed. So all these things also, if we participate in a Kaggle competition, so this is a competition which I have been participated, so that they will come to know about, so how much expertise you are. So that is going to be some additional things what we have to know. Along with so many skills are there, guys. Data analysis, data visualization, machine learning, deep learning, NLP, big data systems. We are going to learn so many things, guys. Okay. But anyhow, I'm not going to go much deeper into the technical concepts, guys. We are not going to go into technical concepts. The main point which most of the people ask is, one of the most important, frequent asked question is, sir, is maths is required? So one of the question most of the people is, how much extent the maths is required, guys? Is really maths is required? Yes, maths is required, guys. Why? Because whatever the techniques we are going to use in the data science is depending on the maths and statistical concepts only. Mostly on the maths and statistical concepts. Then immediately some people says that, sir, we are not from mathematical background. Need not to be everyone should be a mathematical background, guys. At least everyone has done the maths at the school level. Almost all nowadays, everyone, if you came to learn data science means, I don't expect that you are completely from a non-mathematical background. It's a very rare cases, guys. 1 or 2 people I have seen in my life who came into the data science without having any mathematical background, at least at 10+2 standard. So at least at 10+2 standard, everyone is going to do the minimum maths is going to be doing. So biology, the BPC people, they don't comes into the data science, guys, isn't it? So, but mostly the MPC people who has been done the MPC at the 10+2 standard, whatever the maths that is required, guys, is 10+2 standard maths. Do you have to learn? No, guys, you need not to learn the things. What is my requirement is, if I tell you a mathematical concept, you should be in a position to understand the concept, guys. You should be in a position to understand the concept, guys. If you can understand that, that is sufficient. Why? Because is all these, whatever the data science and whatever the machine learning, deep learning algorithms we are going to be using, all of them depends on some mathematical concepts like linear algebra, guys, linear algebra. Deep learning is depending on the calculus concepts. Just I'm not expecting too much high level maths, guys. So hope all of you remembered, like, which is going to be nothing but I have a point A or I have a point B. 2 points are there, guys. So the A point is having the coordinates like x1, y1, and B is having the points like which is going to be x2, y2. So hope all of you remembered how to calculate the distance between which is x and the A and the B, guys. Yes, guys, hope all of you remembered how to calculate the distance between A to B, guys. It is nothing but x1 minus, which is going to be, just a second. It is x1 minus x2 square, guys. And which is going to be plus, which is going to be y1 minus, which is going to be y2 square. And the square root of that. Generally, all of you know this formula, guys. This all of you know the formula for this. This is nothing but a distance, the distance between A to B, and everyone has been learned this, guys. So in my classes, I'm going to teach you a little bit variation in this, the variation in the distances, guys. So if I directly travel from A to B here, guys, if I directly travel from A to B like this is what we call it as this is called as a distance only, guys. This is what we are going to call it as the Euclidean distance, guys. This is an Euclidean distance. So the same point, that means if you want to travel from A to B, you can travel like this also, guys. You can travel from A to C, and we can travel from C to B, guys. This is what we call it as the absolute distance, guys. This is called as an absolute distance. If the A to C is exactly parallel to x-axis, and if B to C is exactly parallel to the y-axis, you know what is the C point, guys. Here only the y coordinate is going to remain the same, because y coordinate, if you make it as x-axis and y-axis, guys. So you know that what is the C point, guys. C point is going to be x2, y1. So distance from A to C is going to be nothing but it is x1 minus x2. Okay. And the distance from here to here is y1 minus y2. This is what we call it as absolute distance. So absolute distance. Why absolute distance? Why? Because it's a simply x1 minus x2 plus modulus of y1 minus y2. Absolute value, guys. This is what we call it as absolute distance. Just a small variations I'm going to explain, guys. You need not to write any formulas for that. You need not to write any calculation for that. What is that absolute distance? This is what we call it as absolute distance, guys. There is multiple names are there. This is called as an absolute distance. There is no square root for that. There is no square for that. Why? Because x1 minus x2 square root. Square and square root will cancel. y1 minus y2 square and square and square root will get cancelled. That's why the total distance is x1 minus x2 plus y1 minus y2. Whenever there is any positive negative difference is there, that's why we'll apply absolute values here. So that is what we are going to do, guys. So just if you can understand what is that, that is sufficient, guys. That is sufficient. You really don't require any mathematical concepts. You need not to derive any theories. You need not to derive any theorems for that or formulations. Just if you can understand what is a mass, that is sufficient. We never write a we never write a code for Euclidean distance. We never write a code for the what are the absolute distance, what I'm talking about. You need not to worry about that, guys. Why? Because for every functionality you want to apply, there is some techniques will be there, or there are some functions will be there, which we are using with the help of the Python. So all these operations we are going to do with the help of a language called as Python. We are going to learn a Python language, guys. So whenever I said Python language means, immediately don't worry, sir, we are not from IT. We don't have any knowledge about any prior programmatical part. Even if you don't have it, guys. But nowadays, as of now, guys, 90% of the people, everyone, not 90%, guys, more than 90% of the people, is having at least a basic knowledge of a programming language. If you are from any engineering background, guys, any engineering background. So if you have studied engineering, if you have done the engineering, so obviously everyone in the first year, everyone independent of your branch, whether you are from CSC, IT or electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil, everyone has to learn a minimum basic programming language is C language. That is sufficient, guys. That knowledge is sufficient. You need not to be an expert in programming languages. Why? Because Python is a language which is very easy to learn and very easy to use. Very easy to learn and very easy to use, guys. So up to what extent the maths is required is, you need not to study the maths. You have to just understand what is the maths I am explaining. That's it, guys. Because every algorithm is going to be works based on some concepts of mathematical concepts. If you want to know how it is working, if you want to know how it is working, you have to understand the math behind them. It is only just to understand how the machine learning algorithms are working or how the deep learning algorithms are working. If you want to know, just a little bit math is required. So generally, in entry point of view, may not be that much questions on the maths. There are some mathematical topics are there which are important for the entry point of view. Only those are going to be required, guys. You need not to study all these things, but at least if you have some basic knowledge about that, that is sufficient, guys. We can easily study and easily we can understand that. So one thing, guys, one thing I can say is each and every concept we are going to discuss in detail. So that's why it is going to be a little bit time taking session, guys. It's not like 1 or 2 months we can complete the course, because completely it is new to you. It's not like a programming language. So I know Java, so I learned Python. Means here we are, it's not the class for learning the Python, guys. Using Python, I want to implement all these techniques, guys. I will do a data analysis. I will do a data visualizations. I will apply the machine learning. I'll apply the deep learning. I will apply the AI. I'll apply the NLP. But for that, we are going to be using the language called as a Python. So Python is only just it is an interface for us. It is just which is going to be an interface for us to implement all this kind of a functionality. Here it is not the important. Here it is importance is not for the Python. Here the importance is for machine learning algorithms, deep learning algorithms, what is neural networks. So these are the main interesting concepts for us, guys. These are the main interesting concepts. Yes, guys, really very interesting topics. Really very interesting topics, guys. More realistic, more realistic. If you go to Java and everything, while discussing the classes, we will be learning some basic examples only. Maybe at the end, they will tell you this is a project, this is a project. But here it is not like that, guys. Here it is not like that. We do clearly, we're going to do some realistic examples. We are going to do that. Like so many realistic examples, like how we are going to do is, guys, I'll tell you one scenario. What we are going to do, guys, we are going to take some images. Real practical example, guys. We do it, guys. Real practical example is, we are going to take one of the example which we do is, guys, it is nothing but the project name is going to be gender identification, guys. Gender identification is our project, guys. What is this gender identification, guys? Gender identification is nothing but whenever I give some input, one image to the machine of a human face, it will tell me whether the person in the image is whether the person is a male or a female. Whether the person in the image is male or a female, it is going to tell you. So what you are going to do, guys, what you are going to do now, we'll take some images, human faces. With the human faces only we are going to take. So with the different images, maybe a male, female, etc. We are going to give all these images to my computer, to my machine, guys. Machine is going to learn these images. They will study the images. We don't write any code, guys. We don't write any code. We are going to feed all the data to the machine. Images are feeding the machines. Machines will study the images and it will try to find out how to differentiate a male and a female. It will try to differentiate, guys. So we don't know what it will learn internally, how it will learn internally. But the machine is capable now in such a way that whenever I give any new image, it will tell you that whether the person in the image is a male or a female. We are not writing any program for that, guys. We are not going to write any program. We just feed some images to the machine. Machine will study that these are the females and these are the males. Whenever I give a new image, the machine will identify. It will identify whether the person in the image is a male or a female. Okay, so why do you use it? Where do you use it? I'll tell you later, guys. Right now, it is not required. But I'm saying that these are some realistic examples, guys. These are going to be our realistic examples. So new image, whose image I will give? Maybe I'll give the image of our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi's image I'll give. I'll give the image of Narendra Modi. So it will tell whether the image in the person is, whether it is a male or whether it is a female, or whether the person is a male or a female. Maybe I'm going to give our shuttle player Sindhu's image. It will say whether the image is a male or it is going to be a female. Like that, we are going to work with more and more realistic examples. We are going to work with them. Yeah, guys, we'll see that example practically, guys. We'll see that examples practically, guys. I'll just show you some images. So I'm not showing any practical implementation here now, but I'm just going to show you like how we are going to work with that. Yes, we have some lot of images are there, guys. We'll work with the images. So these are my images, which I'm going to work with them, guys. These are some images. See, these are the images, guys. So see, human faces images only, we are going to take them. We'll take the human faces, guys. So we'll work with that. So how to work with the images and all these things, we'll work with them. And not only that, even we are going to work with a very huge number of images. We are going to work with them. See, a very huge number of images. How many images are there, guys? 24,000 images we have. 24,000 images we have in, guys, at a different ages and at different genders. Different means only male and females only. So see, at different images, the genders, two genders, males and females, and at different ages of people are there. 24,000 images we have, guys. You can see at the bottom, 24,109 images are there, guys. But how I done all these images, guys? I didn't collected anything manually, guys. We have a lot of public resources are available. Everybody can access these data sets, guys. Everyone, it's not the data set which is available with me. Everybody can access the data set, guys. This is called as the UTK data set, what we are going to call it as, guys. This one, guys. From here only, we have been downloaded these data sets. So can you see, it is also going to be part of the GitHub. It's a part of the GitHub, it was there. You can view on the GitHub also, guys. Okay, it may not be available right now. So this is the images, guys. So we downloaded the images from here. Everybody can download, guys. It is not my own project. Anybody can download the data sets. Mainly for the data science, the data science is also called as a data-driven science, guys. Main important thing is data. Without having a data, we cannot work with the data science. But anyhow, today I didn't discuss about what we are doing in the data science. So what, let's say after learning this course, so what I am going to do, so what the companies are expecting from me. So whenever I work in the data science project, so what kind of an implementations I have to do, what kind of a projects we are going to do, or what type of implementations we are going to do. So I'll discuss, guys, one by one in my coming classes. We are going to discuss about that. Okay. So just quickly, guys, I just want to tell you what we are going to offer, guys. So first thing is, guys, it is instructor-led classes, guys, live instructor-led classes, guys. It's a live classes, guys. There are not recording videos. Sometimes, as I said that, no, guys, some miscellaneous topics, which are not that much important, but it is good to have a knowledge. Those type of topics, I'm going to share you some recordings, guys. Hardly, guys, 2 videos, 3 videos, topics will be there, which you have to learn from your side. So it is a live, which is an live instructor classes, guys. Generally, technically, we call it as ILT sessions, instructor-led training classes, live instructor classes, guys. So no previous class notes, because I have seen so many sessions, guys. What they will do is the previous class, they will write the code. They will just run the code in the class, guys. It's not like that in my class, guys. Every class to class, you will be having the live. I'm going to write the code in the live only. I'm going to write in, guys. We are not going to write any. I'm not going to share you any previous class notes, or I'm not going to share you any the previous sessions readily, which is already written. I don't say that this is a code. I'm going to explain the code. Just I'll show you the example. Have a look into that. Just a second. So every day-to-day class will be written like this, guys. You can see the class. So every class batch timing 9:30 p.m., 9 a.m., 6 p.m., 7:30 a.m., 8 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Every day-to-day class, guys. And all this recording, all these class notes is going to be shared through a Google Drive. So in Google Drive, we are going to share you all these things, guys. So my backend team will be there. So they are going to share you all these things. So what you are going to get, guys, live instructor classes, every day recording video, guys, every day-to-day recording video, guys, not previous class recordings, guys. It is a current class. What has been happened in the today's class only, we'll be sharing the recordings. So I seen some institutes, training institutes, they says that if you want the videos, you have to pay extra another 5,000. If you want the videos, you have to pay extra 5,000. So here we are not charging anything extra for the recording videos, guys. We are going to give it, but only thing is those videos cannot be downloadable to you. You can watch it. You can watch it, guys. And it is not a lifetime access. They will give you, I'll tell you guys, 1 year they will be giving the access to you guys. So every day-to-day recording, guys, every day-to-day recording will be there. Plus along with that, you will be getting, so this will be coming as a .mp4, guys. I'll show you the file if you want. Day-to-day recording, guys, which is comes as MP4. And whatever I'm writing here, guys, it's a whiteboard. I'm writing it now, guys. It is going to be nothing but whatever the class discussion I have done. So whatever I have been discussing, guys, whatever the discussion I have done, that you are going to get a PDF file, guys. Along with that, whatever the code I'm going to write, you are going to get like a .py or .ipynb files we are going to get in, guys. Initially you get .py files and later you are going to get the .ipynb files. These guys, you can see all these files are extension is .ipynb files, guys. All these files are nothing but the .ipynb files extensions is what you are going to see in, guys. So just don't worry. I just showing you some examples. This is yesterday's class notes, 9/8/2023, 9:30 p.m. So these are going to be the morning classes, guys. The morning class, what I have done. So those classes, it is going to be 10/8/6 p.m., 10/8/2023, 7:30 a.m. Just I'm showing you the code, guys. Just I'll show you the code, how we have written the code. So this is one example of a deep learning application, guys. It's a deep learning application. Just recently they have started, guys. Can you see? These are the images of handwritten digits, guys. Handwritten digits. So I have given some images to the machines, guys. The machine will study these images and it will tell me, that means it will identify what is the image is, whether the image is going to be what it is. It is an image is 3. So it is predicting, it is going to tell you what type of image it is, what is a handwritten digit, what is the purpose of that, we'll discuss it. It's a neural network, guys. Don't worry about that. What is the code we have been written? But if you observe carefully, 2 lines, 3 lines, we didn't written hundreds of lines of code, guys. Just a 2 lines, 3 lines of code only we have been written, guys. Yeah. So that is going to be one thing, guys, .ipynb file. And apart from that, guys, you're also going to get something like lot of PDF files, guys, materials. A lot of PDF materials, we are going to get it. And apart from that, we are also going to get some kind of reading materials, guys, like blogs we are going to get in, guys. I'll share you some blog links, like a reading material, guys. We don't have any standard textbooks on that, guys. For every topic, we have some blogs are there, some online blogs. I'll tell you if you want, you can refer that. For reading purpose, I'm going to share you some blogs and other references also we are going to share you, guys. Plus, second thing, guys. So anyhow, to learn this data science, we have to learn Python. Whatever the basic Python that is required, I'm going to teach you, guys. If you want to become an expert, if you want to learn more and more about the Python, then we are going to have a free recording videos are there, guys. These are the free recording videos are there, guys. But on what course, guys? The free videos on, which is nothing but full complete Python course, guys. There will be 170 videos will be there, guys. And these are going to be accessible for you only for 6 months of time. Only for 6 months of time. And these are not delivered by me. It is delivered by Mr. Durga sir. So I think you know that. So DURGASOFT, whatever you are saying, DURGASOFT. So DURGASOFT was established by the person, his name is Durga. So he's the one of the expert in Java and Python classes. He is going to be delivering the classes from the last 20 years he was delivering. So his name only has been taken as the name of the institute, the training institute is DURGASOFT. So he has given this 170 videos are going to be given to you guys. Normally they are going to charge you around 4,000 guys. So it is going to be 4,000 Indian rupees they will charge it. But who has been registered for this course, you are going to get this at a free of cost, guys. This is free, guys. You are going to get it at a free of cost. So these videos are going to be shared. There is an LMS system is there. We don't get through the access. So there is an LMS system is there. I'll show you that LMS system, how to get the LMS system. I'll tell you the access. And along with that, I'm from my side, guys. It is from my side. It is a instructor classes. Every day discussions will be there. The PDF file will come. Whatever I'm writing here, everything else, even the first class also, I'll share you the PDF file. Plus, along with that, if I write any Python code, R code, everything, I'm going to share you with a .ipy, .ipnb file. If it is R code, it is .rmd. We'll go to get a different files, guys. But all these things, we are going to get it through the Google Drive. But free videos, you are going to get it from the LMS system, guys. But one thing I want to just frankly, I want to tell you guys. So here, 80% of the contribution, that means 80% is from my side, guys. 80% is 75 to 80% is a training, which I'm going to deliver. And 20% is your learning, guys. You have to really learn the things, guys. You have to do a lot of experiments. It's like a research. You also has to contribute a lot, guys. 20% learning, guys, and 80% is going to be training. I can say 75 to 80% is from my side, I'll contribute it. Another 20-25% you also has to contribute, guys. Every day you have to attend the class, guys. In the class, if you miss the class for some reason, so go through before coming to the next day, you have to go through the recording video, guys. So generally your class timing is 8:30 p.m. right? So generally the today's session will be uploaded by the tomorrow morning, at least by the next day, guys, because already at 8:30 p.m. your class time, maybe it goes up to 9:30, 9:45, it may goes. So that's why it may not be available on that day. So next day, it is going to be next day, guys. By almost all by 10 a.m. you are going to get the recording, guys. So in the case, if you miss the class, you have to just refer the class so that you can just understand the next class, what we are going to be discussing about that. And every day-to-day practice you have to do, guys. Whatever I'm going to share you the .ipwave file, whatever the .ipnb file, it is just for your reference. Just if you run the code is not sufficient. You have to put your hands on coding, guys. Write your own code. Try to do a little bit experiments. Lot of experiments will be done, guys. I'll tell you. So these are the experiments we have to do. So these are the things you have to try. So every day, whatever I have been discussed, you have to do with a different data sets, a different ways. I'll tell you what you have to do, how to do that examples. So what are the things you have to understand additionally, apart from what I discuss about that. So every day, at least you have to spend 1 hour, 1.5 hour, almost all 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes the class, plus at least 1 hour, you have to do some practice additionally, guys, because it is a very huge topic. It's not like just learn some programming and going away. There are a lot of techniques are there. As I told you, maths will be there. Statistics will be there. You have to learn Python. You have to learn R language. You have to learn some data analytics. We have to learn some tools like Power BI. I'll teach you guys Power BI, Spark. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you the machine learning. I'm going to teach you the deep learning. I'll teach you the NLP, AI related applications. All this will completely some cloud related concepts. Unix or Linux operating system, Git and GitHub is going to be, we are going to learn. So something like this, guys, we are going to learn a lot of skills we are learning. So just you have to become an expert on that. It's not a big thing. It's not a complicated one to learn like a programming language. There are some techniques will be there. There are going to be some methodologies will be there. If we can just learn them, guys, that is going to be sufficient for that. Okay. So today is my introduction class, guys, already 9:30. So we want to take some questions from your side, guys. So anyhow, today's class is not that much technical, guys. Just I have just explained like what are the skills you have to learn. So what industry is expecting from you, what type of skills you have to, the companies are expecting from you. So apart from that, like what are the different contributions, what we are going to provide you and what you have to contribute from your side. Okay. So that's it from my side, guys. So tomorrow, anyhow, I told you, 3-4 demo classes will be there. Don't worry. I'll make you understand completely before starting the class. And then we can start with our regular classes, guys. Okay. So meanwhile, guys, if you have any questions, you can feel free to discuss, guys. So there is a chat window is there, as I already told you. Okay. Yeah, some people are asking some questions like I was from some background. I can do one thing, guys. I'll tell you one thing because that will disturb the class, guys. I will just personally, if I discuss about that, I'll share my contact. I'll share my contact number just in the today's class. I'll share you so that if you have any questions, guys, I'll clarify some of my questions. Some of your questions, I'll clarify it. So I'm going to share you my number, guys, as well as even my email ID. So you can write to my email if you have any just more and more clarity if you require. So I shared you my contact number and I shared my email ID, guys. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to reach me. So like somebody is asking some questions like I was from diploma electrical. So can I do my course? Something like that. So I just want to clarify it personally. So you can reach me on my WhatsApp number, guys. You can text me or you can just mail me. Anything is fine. Instead of calling me, better text me, guys. I will respond it. Okay. So fine. Yes, some questions I'll try to clarify, guys. Like one of the question is these classes are only weekdays, 5 days a week? Okay, so it is not a 5 days a week, guys. It is a 6 days a week, obviously. Okay, 1 or 2 weeks only we'll put the classes only on 5 days a week. Just only 1 or 2 weeks, because in the first week itself we don't want to start more. 1 or 2 weeks, guys, it is 5 days a week. Then it is going to be 6 days a week. And the total course duration, guys, is almost all 5 months, guys. It is going to be 5 months. It is going to take, guys, 4 to 5 months, more than 5 months only. I can say that it is going to be 5 months course. Okay, fine. And apart from that, yeah, fee structure, my backend team is anyhow will contact you, guys. So the fee structure is going to be 16K, guys, including the free videos, guys, which you are going to get a free of cost. No need to pay an extra thing. And no need of any paying extra for the videos also, guys. No need of paying an extra for videos. So some institutes will charge us for videos additionally, 4,000, 5,000. They say that if you want the videos, we don't charge anything. Even for free Python videos also, we are going to give it a free of cost, guys. So 16K is the course fees, guys. And 5 months is going to be the course duration, guys. 5 months, guys. Okay, because it is going to be a huge course, guys. Lot of topics are there. Lot of topics will be there. So we have to learn everything from the scratch. It is going to be, you have to learn it. Okay. First 1 point, guys. Yeah. Is there any live project that we can be done from our end to daily exercise will be there? Yes, absolutely. Already I told you, Bharati. So it's a daily exercises will be there. I'll share you that exercises. And along with that, absolutely, there is going to be some project also will be there, which you have to do from your side. And one more thing is, as I told you, every algorithm we are working is going to be completely, it's a live data. That means it is with the real data sets only we are going to work. We don't work with a small data sets like employees, customers. We don't work with like that. We have a real data sets will be there. So we are going to completely work on a real data set. Every example is like a case study. Every example is like a capstone project for you, because everything is going to be a data for you, guys. Okay, a new data will come and that is going to be. Yes, Ranjit, how much experience I can claim after this course? Okay, this is also one of the frequent questions, guys. So nowadays, that means I can tell you the industry requirement. So industry does not say that we want to find a person who is having 6-7 years of experience, because you know that data science came a little bit popular. It became popular from the last 3-4 years, guys. Last 3-4 years. So I don't say that how much experience you are having, but I say that at least, that means as part of your terminology. So at least how much experience you can put. So as a 3 to 4 years experienced person, what they are expecting from a 3 to 4 years of experience, that much experience you can gain once if you complete this course. If you can do more and more research from your side, you can just put 5-6 years of experience also, we can put it. Okay, fine. And the next thing is like, do you want to have any prior knowledge in Python? It's not required, guys. If it is well and good, if you already have the knowledge, even if you don't have a knowledge on Python also, I'm going to teach you some basic Python concepts. You need not to be a Python expert in that. some basic knowledge is required. 2 weeks of classes will be there on the Python. The 2-week classes is sufficient that you can study it, guys. Okay. So I think fee structure already I have explained, right? 16K and course duration is 5 months. Yes, any specific domain you will be covering. Almost all will cover all the domains, guys. Almost all the domains we are going to work. Mainly we're going to work with banking domains, guys, banking, insurance. We have a different domains are there. So we cover almost all we are going to cover with all the types of the domains we are going to do that. Yeah. Yes. Is this course is targeted for freshers? Yes, absolutely. As I told you, 0 to 4 years of experience. If you complete my course, if you just go through my course properly, so 0 to 4 years you can claim. If you can do some research by yourself and you are in a position to do your own projects and all these things also, you can claim another 5, 6 totally. You can claim for 5 to 6 years of experience also we can claim. Yes, Ashish, GPU is not a mandatory because everyone does not works with the GPUs. But if you want to work with the GPU, we are going to work with the Google Colab. We are going to be working with that. Okay, so Google Colab will provide you the GPU, but with a limited GPU only it is which is going to be provides you, but it is not a mandatory. It is not a mandatory. Okay, fine. So a lot of questions are coming. Yeah. Fees method, we have an online payments. I think already my team has already shared you guys. The team has already shared you. So in the first message you can see, guys, or otherwise I'll repost it once again so that everybody will get some idea about that. Just this is my message which was posted by my team, guys. Once again, I'll post it. Right. So this is the one which my team has already posted you guys. So this is already the payment methods and all these things was there. Obviously, all payment methods are accepted, guys. Yep. And yeah, I'll provide you guys. I'll provide you like which NV change it to reshuffle with your other classes. If at all we cannot catch up with the current batch. Yes, Vani, will there be any chance to reshuffle with your other classes if at all we cannot catch up with our current batch? Okay. So in the case, if you want to reshuffle that, I don't think so it is required because we are providing day-to-day recording videos we are going to provide you. Okay, in the case if you don't understand it also, we have a reference will be there. I don't think so it is necessary, but in the case if it is required, I can just give you the permission. Up to now, nobody has been asked about that. Okay. And can you please provide? Yes, absolutely. Surya will provide you the roadmap. Just I'll tell you, in the tomorrow's class, I'm going to give you the roadmap for that. Ranjit, expected salary depends on your expertise, depending on your experience. It depends on that. So we can't say exactly how much it is going to be expected salary. It depends on your experience and expertise. Any lab practice where we can practice it? Yes, Vani, you can practice in your laptop. It's obviously nowadays everybody's connecting online, no offline classes are there. You can just set up all the machine. I can set up all the softwares in your machine. You don't require any high configuration system also. A basic configuration is required. So I'll make you to set up all the softwares and we can work with that. Okay, fine. Yeah. So yeah, in 2014 BTech mechanical, work in mechanical field. Yes. Sudarshan, if you don't mind, it's like let us discuss it personally because that will make some other people to get disturbance for that. So it's like 2014, you are working on mechanical. So I have already shared my contact number. Once again, I'm sharing my contact number, guys. If you have any further doubts or any clarifications, feel free to text me on the WhatsApp, guys, or you can just reach me on my contact, on my email ID also, guys. Let me share my email ID also. Yes, yes, Gousekeeper Shell. Sir, I am from old student of attended 4 days class regarding this. I want to shell. Yeah, I think Gousekeeper, I remembered your name. Yeah. You can call me. You can just text me on my WhatsApp number what you want to discuss with me. Right, guys. So already it is 9:40, guys. 9:40. Okay. So no worries, guys. Still, if you have any questions, you can just post me, guys. You can just reach me, text me on my WhatsApp number or to my email ID, or else you will connect tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow, same time. Same link, guys. So anyhow, 3-4 demo classes will take in, guys. So you can, we'll give every option for you guys. You can chat. In some training sessions, you can't chat, guys. You can't type your text. You can only chat, you cannot speak. But here you can speak, you can chat, and we are going to give you the option to see your question to everyone, guys. In some training institute, what they will do is, guys, they don't allow you to chat with everyone so that they can't see, other people can't see the question. So what I'm talking about, so somebody is asking me the question, so I'm explaining about that. Why I'm talking about the other people does not know about that. But here we have the option to chat with everyone, and you can also unmute yourself and you can speak, guys. Okay. So thanks for today, guys. Just is already 9:40. So just for today, we'll end up the session for today, guys, and we'll meet up tomorrow. Hope I will see you all of you tomorrow, guys. Just attend the free demo classes. You'll get some clarity about the course, whether it is suitable or not suitable, how much extent we are providing the training, what level of training we are providing. All these things will get a clarity about that, so that you can choose. Then you can decide whether to go for the just forward to the training or not. You will be getting some clarity about this, guys. Okay. So class timing is at 8:30 p.m. guys, 8:30 p.m. to 9:30, but 9:30 is not sufficient. We'll extend, guys, 9:45, something like that. I'll extend the classes. Hardly 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, your class will be there, guys. 8:30 p.m. to almost till 9:30 p.m. That is fixed, guys. Maybe it is at 10 minutes, it will be extending. 9:45 maximum, it will be extended. Okay. So thanks once again, guys, for just giving your time to attend this session. So hope I'll see you all of you tomorrow, guys. Same link, same time. I'll see you in the tomorrow's class, guys. Thank you all of you, guys. Yeah, guys, I'm just ending up the session, guys. The session is going to be getting ended. Thanks all of you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks all of you once again, guys.